Welcome to StatBets, bringing you daily insights and top picks for the games you love. Let's get started. The Baltimore Orioles, 82-49, will take on the Chicago White Sox, 52-80, at Oriole Park at Camden Yards on Wednesday. The odds on this game have Chicago at plus 124, while Baltimore opens at minus 148. The over-under comes in at 8.5. The men taking the mound will be Dylan Cease and Kyle Gibson. The White Sox have accrued 218 two-baggers as a squad and have hit 145 baseballs out of the stadium. Chicago has a slugging rate of .390 and have been called out on strikes 1,174 times while being walked on 319 occasions. As a team, the Chicago White Sox are scoring 4.1 runs G, which is 25th in MLB. They have recorded 522 RBIs and 1,079 base knocks on the campaign, and their batting average comes in at .240. They have a total of 545 runs scored and have an OBP of .295. Baltimore is sitting with 155 home runs on the year and 629 RBIs. They have recorded 246 doubles, while getting a free base 409 times and scoring 649 runs. The Baltimore Orioles have an on-base percentage of .319, in addition to a team batting average of .254 on the campaign. The Orioles have a slugging percentage of .424, and they average 4.95 runs per contest, 8th in baseball. They have been rung up on 1,092 instances, 20th in the league, and have a total of 1,125 base knocks. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Baltimore, minus 148. The Philadelphia Phillies, 73-58, will play the Los Angeles Angels, 63-69, at Citizens Bank Park on Wednesday. The money line on this game has the Angels at plus 105 and the Phillies are opening at minus 125. The total comes in at 8.5. The starting pitchers will be Reed Detmers and Christopher Sanchez. Los Angeles is slugging .432 and have been called out on strikes 1,230 times, while drawing a walk on 438 occasions. They have recorded 599 runs batted in and 1,114 base knocks so far this year, and their average at the plate is at .249. The Angels have recorded 207 doubles as a squad and have knocked 190 balls out of the park. They have accounted for 621 runs scored while holding a team on-base percentage of .322. As a squad, the Los Angeles Angels are putting up 4.7 runs per outing, which ranks them 13th in the league. The Philadelphia Phillies have accounted for an OBP of .328 and a team batting average of .259 over the course of the season. They have been called out on strikes on 1,180 occasions, 9th in the league, and have 1,167 hits. Philadelphia has knocked in 165 home runs so far this season to go along with 608 runs batted in. The Phillies hold a slugging percent of .435 and they score 4.81 runs per outing, 10th in the league. They have put up 247 doubles while walking 419 times and scoring 630 runs. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Los Angeles, plus 105. The Cleveland Guardians, 62-70, are headed to Target Field on Wednesday, where they will attempt to defeat the Minnesota Twins, 69-63. The odds on this game have the Guardians at plus 114 and the Twins are coming in at minus 135. The total is set at 8. The pitchers who are expected to start will be Tanner Bybee and Sonny Gray. Guardians bullpen pitchers have entered the contest with runners on base 115 times, as well as having 150 appearances in high-leverage situations. The bullpen have recorded 75 holds so far this season, 11th in the league. The Guardians' relief pitchers have a save percentage of 59.7% and has come into the game in 142 save situations. They have earned 37 saves so far this year and have blown 25 of their 62 chances to save the game. The relief pitchers have inherited 164 runners on the campaign and 22.0% of those runners ended up crossing the plate. The Guardians have sent 431 relievers to the hill so far this season. Minnesota relief pitchers hold an inherited score rate of 28.9% of 135 inherited runners. Their relievers have stepped onto the mound 149 times in high-leverage situations and on 100 occasions with runners on base. With 123 save situations, the Twins have accumulated 65 holds and also 25 blown saves. They are ranked 24th in MLB with a save rate of 55.4%, and they have sent 392 relievers to the hill so far this year. Minnesota has called on bullpen pitchers to step onto the hill in 56 save chances, and they have tallied 31 saves. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Cleveland, plus 114. The St. Louis Cardinals, 56-76, will try to defeat the San Diego Padres, 62-70, at Busch Stadium on Wednesday. The odds on this game have the Padres at plus 105, while the Cardinals are at minus 125. The total is 9.5. The pitchers who are expected to start will be Rich Hill and Miles McCollus. The Padres have turned 70.0% of balls hit into play into outs out of 10,530 innings, which has them sitting 6th in pro baseball. The San Diego Padres have notched a total of 3,510 putouts this season, as well as 1,176 assists and 61 errors. Their fielding percentage is currently at .987, which ranks 8th in the majors, and they have twisted 110 double plays. The St. Louis pitching staff have given up 668 runs for the season while holding a team ERA of 4.72, 609 earned runs conceded. They have allowed 135 home runs, and they allow 5.18 runs per 9 innings, 25th in baseball. The Cardinals have a whip of 1.449 and are the owners of a FIP of 4.27 as a team on the season. They currently have a KBB ratio of 7.90, 1,021 strikeouts versus 424 bases on balls. They rank 29th in the league as a pitching staff in total hits surrendered with 1,258. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take St. Louis, minus 125, and under 9.5 runs. The Chicago Cubs, 69-62, host the Milwaukee Brewers, 74-57, at Wrigley Field on Wednesday. The odds on this game have Milwaukee at minus 108, while Chicago is coming in at minus 112. The over-under is 9. The expected starting pitchers will be Brandon Woodruff and Kyle Hendricks. As a team, the Milwaukee Brewers are recording 4.4 runs per contest, which ranks them 18th in baseball. They have 580 runs and hold an on-base percentage of .315. The Brewers have tallied 195 doubles as a team and have smacked 138 baseballs out of the park. They have earned 556 RBIs and 1,025 hits for the year, and their team batting average is .236. Milwaukee is slugging .381 and have been called out on strikes 1,141 times while being walked on 470 occasions. Chicago has accumulated 158 home runs this season as well as 637 runs batted in. They have notched 213 doubles while walking 460 times and scoring 664 runs. The Chicago Cubs have earned a team on-base percentage of .329 as well as a batting average of .253 for the season. The Cubs hold a team slugging percent of .418 and they score 5.07 runs per contest, 5th in the league. They have struck out on 1,153 occasions, 12th in baseball, and have totaled 1,127 base hits. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Milwaukee, minus 108. The Toronto Blue Jays, 72-60, welcome the Washington Nationals, 61-71, at Rogers Center on Wednesday. The money line on this game has the Nationals at plus 195 and the Blue Jays are sitting at minus 238. The total is set at 9. The expected starting pitchers are Patrick Corbin and Chris Bassett. The Nationals hold a team ERA of 4.87 on the year, 27th in the league, and the staff has struck out 1,000 hitters, Nationals pitchers have surrendered 201 home runs and 671 total runs, 26th in baseball. Their pitching staff has walked 476 opposing batters, and their FIP sits at 5.16 as a team on the campaign. Washington has yielded 1,199 base hits, 9.3 per 9 innings, as well as 629 earned runs. Their KBB ratio is 2.10, and the pitching staff holds a collective whip of 1.44. Toronto has tallied 155 home runs on the season, as well as 564 runs batted in. They have 230 doubles, while getting a free base 432 times, as well as scoring 592 runs. The Toronto Blue Jays have earned an OBP of .328 and a team batting average of .257 over the course of the season. The Blue Jays hold a team slugging percent of .415, and they are scoring 4.48 runs per outing, 16th in baseball. They have been called out on strikes on 1,069 instances, 23rd in MLB, and have totaled 1,166 base hits. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Toronto, minus 238. The New York Mets, 60-72, will compete against the Texas Rangers, 74-57, at Citi Field on Wednesday. The money line on this game has Texas at plus 100, while New York is sitting at minus 120. The over-under is set at 8.5. The expected starting pitchers will be Dane Dunning and Kodai Senga. The Rangers have an earned run average of 4.10 so far this year, 14th in the league, and they have rung up 1,086 hitters. Rangers pitchers have surrendered 150 long balls and 558 total runs, 10th in the league. Their pitching staff has walked 386 opposing batters, and their FIP sits at 4.19 as a unit for the year. Texas has surrendered 1,046 hits, 8.1 per 9 innings, and 530 earned runs. Their strikeout to walk ratio is 2.81, and their pitching staff has earned a collective whip of 1.23. New York has called on relievers to step onto the hill in 43 save opportunities, and they have tallied 28 saves. They are currently ranked 15th in the league, holding a save percentage of 65.1%, and they have dispatched 436 relievers onto the diamond so far this year. Their relief pitchers have stepped onto the hill 120 times in high-leverage situations and on 132 occasions with runners on. New York bullpen pitchers hold an inherited score percentage of 29.7% of 195 inherited base runners. With 121 save situations, the Mets have accumulated 74 holds and 15 blown saves. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Texas, plus 100. The New York Yankees, 63-68, are traveling to Comerica Park on Wednesday, where they will take on the Detroit Tigers, 59-72. The odds on this game have New York at minus 148, and Detroit is sitting at plus 124. The total is set at 8.5. The pitchers who are expected to start are Jarrett Cole and Matt Manning. Yankees bullpen pitchers have stepped onto the hill with runners on 142 times, in addition to having 145 appearances in high-leverage situations. The bullpen have a total of 66 holds on the season, 18th in baseball. The Yankees relievers have a save rate of 65.3% and has come into the game in 116 save situations. They have recorded 32 saves over the course of the season and have missed out on 17 of 49 save chances. The bullpen pitchers have inherited 208 base runners this season, with 36.5% of them earned a run for their team. The Yankees have dispatched 411 relief pitchers to the mound so far this season. Detroit has had relief pitchers take the mound in 50 save chances, and they have tallied 32 saves. They are ranked 16th in baseball with a save percentage of 64.0%, and they have dispatched 433 relievers onto the field this season. Their bullpen pitchers have taken the field 134 times in high-leverage situations and also on 138 occasions with runners on. Detroit bullpen pitchers hold an inherited score rate of 32.8% out of 198 inherited runners. With 132 save situations, the Tigers have compiled 77 holds in addition to 18 blown saves. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Detroit plus 124. The Miami Marlins, 66-65, will play the Tampa Bay Rays, 80-52 at Lone Depot Park on Wednesday. The line on this contest has the Rays at minus 118, while the Marlins are sitting at minus 102. The betting total comes in at 7.5. The starting pitchers are Zach Eflin and Jesus Luzardo. Tampa Bay owns a slugging percentage of .447 and have struck out 1,151 times, while being walked on 414 occasions. They have accrued 674 runs batted in addition to 1,158 base knocks so far this season, and their team batting average sits at .260. The Rays have accounted for 223 doubles as a squad and have knocked 191 balls out of the stadium. They have earned 704 runs scored while holding a team OBP of .331. As a team, the Tampa Bay Rays are earning 5.3 runs per outing, which has them at 4th in baseball. The Marlins have a team SLG percent of .400, and they average 4.02 runs per outing, 27th in MLB. They have put up 209 doubles while walking 338 times and scoring 526 runs. Miami has won 26 home runs on the season to go along with 500 RBIs. They have struck out on 1,038 occasions, 27th in the league, and have earned 1,148 base hits. The Miami Marlins have a team OBP of .314 in addition to a batting average of .258 so far this season. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Miami, minus 102. The Pittsburgh Pirates, 59-73, are headed to Kauffman Stadium on Wednesday, where they will take on the Kansas City Royals, 41-92. The money line on this game has Pittsburgh at minus 112, and Kansas City is sitting at minus 108. The betting total is set at 9. The expected starting pitchers are Andre Jackson and Angel Zerpa. The Pirates have compiled a team earned run average of 4.57 for the season, 21st in the league, and their staff has rung up 1,124 batters. Pirates pitchers have surrendered 142 home runs and 643 runs in total, 22nd in the league. They have walked 481 hitters, and their FIP is 4.34 as a unit this year. Pittsburgh has relinquished 1,139 hits, 8.8 per 9 innings, and 591 earned runs. They have earned a strikeout to walk ratio of 2.34, and the pitching staff holds a collective whip of 1.39. The Kansas City Royals have compiled a team on-base percentage of .298 in addition to a team batting average of .241 so far this year. They have struck out on 1,135 instances, 16th in the league, and have earned 1,073 hits. Kansas City has tallied 127 long balls for the season to go along with 506 runs batted in. The Royals have an SLG percent of .390, and they tally 3.95 runs per game, 29th in the league. They have 215 doubles while taking a walk 320 times and putting up 526 runs. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Pittsburgh, minus 112. Coors Field is the site where the Colorado Rockies, 49-82, will go up against the Atlanta Braves, 85-45 on Wednesday. The odds on this game have Atlanta at minus 250, while Colorado is priced at plus 205. The total is 13.5. The pitchers taking the mound are Spencer Strider and Kyle Freeland. Braves relief pitchers have entered the contest with opponents on base 106 times, in addition to having 137 appearances in high-leverage situations. The relievers have tallied 82 holds over the course of the season, 5th in MLB. The Braves relief pitchers have earned a save percentage of 66.7% and has entered the game in 143 save situations. They have compiled 40 saves for the year and have blown 20 of their 60 chances to get a save. The relievers have inherited 159 base runners so far this year, with 31.4% of them crossed home plate. The Braves have sent 425 relief pitchers to the mound this year. The Colorado Rockies have turned 139 double plays and have notched a fielding percentage of .985, 19th in MLB. The Rockies have accrued 1,237 assists, 71 errors, and have amassed 3,430 putouts over the course of the season. In their 10,290 innings on the field, the Rockies have accumulated a defensive efficiency of 67.5%, 27th in the majors. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Colorado plus 205. The Los Angeles Dodgers, 81-49, are hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks, 69-63, at Dodger Stadium on Wednesday. The odds on this game have Arizona at plus 130, while Los Angeles is opening at minus 155. The betting total is set at 9.5. The starting pitchers are Brandon Pfaadt and Ryan Pepiot. The Diamondbacks have sent 440 relievers to the mound for the year. The relief pitchers have inherited 198 base runners on the campaign, and 30.8% of them earned a run for their team. They have compiled 38 saves over the course of the season and have blown 25 out of their 63 save chances. The Diamondbacks bullpen have accumulated a save percentage of 60.3% and has come into the game in 129 save situations. The relief pitchers have a total of 64 holds for the season, 21st in MLB. Diamondbacks pitchers have entered the contest with opponents on base 138 times, as well as having 133 appearances in high-leverage situations. Los Angeles has 204 home runs this season to go along with 708 runs batted in. They have put up 251 two-baggers while getting a free base 532 times, as well as recording 731 runs. The Los Angeles Dodgers have an OBP of .339 in addition to a team batting average of .255 this year. The Dodgers hold a team slugging percent of .457, and they earn 5.62 runs per contest, second in the league. They have been rung up on 1,097 occasions, 18th in baseball, and have a total of 1,125 hits. Who will win tonight's MLB game against the spread or money line? Take Arizona plus 130, and we'll see you at the cash counter. Over the past 4 weeks, we have gained 27.32 units, making the average bettor $2,732. Join our Discord linked in the description for our full slate daily. Thanks for tuning into StatBets. If you found value in today's picks and analyses, make sure you smash that like button and don't miss out on tomorrow's predictions. Subscribe and hit that bell to get notified the moment we release our latest insights.